The fact that I can fold this up and put this in here is absolutely perfect. And I don't even have to fold up the seats on my Tesla Model Y. It's very convenient. In this box, it's a little heavy. It's a DYU bike. I do like how they have some handles here to move stuff around. But yeah, it's heavy nonetheless. Alright, so I just took everything out of the box. And it looks like this is pretty mostly set up already, the whole body. The only thing that needs to be installed is this wheel, just like before. But other than that, as well as the handlebar, this needs to be installed too, which doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard, but I'll have to check. And these are the size of the wheels. They seem a little smaller than the Van Powers bike. Here's the bike seat that can just be put in and adjusted. I'll get to that more in a moment. Cable to charge it, and then there's an adapter in here. Here are the specs to the adapter. And the cool thing is that this also has a converter for, I believe this might be the UK, if I were to take a guess. It also comes with some tools, or actually a lot of tools here, like a wrench, a screw, and then some more stuff here, along with brake pedals, a USB-C to USB-A cable, a key. Looks like this is a light here. Put that to the side, and then finally got the user manual all the way inside here. There's a little manual for the light too. It works up to 4 hours. There's a special bracket, and that USB that I just showed, that was for the light to charge it, to recharge it. And then here are some more specs down here. So this key right here is used to remove this battery that's in the middle here. The convenient thing is that there is a second key in case if the first one is lost as a backup. So really all I do is rotate this counterclockwise, and I can take this out. It's easier to do with two hands than one. Right, there we go. You hear a slight click. You pull it out, and then here's the battery itself. Here's some information. 360 watts. It's kind of heavy, but not too bad. Definitely makes it a little lighter and probably easier to install everything. The other useful thing is this handlebar can actually be loosened and bent. Now, obviously, this is nice to put inside of like my car somewhere when folding everything up. But the other thing is that it's nice to have it here inside of my garage, so that it's like there's some more space instead of this kind of getting in the way and risking me when I'm backing up. Like my handlebar might hit the car, or my car might hit the handlebar if it's open like this. But with this down, there's less of a chance of that happening. Hope that makes sense. So yeah, I have the wheel straight forward, and then the handlebars down, so it's less likely to even touch my car when I'm backing up, because I don't have too much space here. So that's really convenient too. Now this is my favorite feature. The fact that I can fold this up and put this in here is absolutely perfect. I'll just hit my head there. And I don't even have to fold up the seats on my Tesla Model Y. It's very convenient and very useful to have this, because unfortunately my other bikes won't fit in there. It's just too long. And same with that one. If this wasn't foldable, I wouldn't be able to put this in at all. And look at that, I don't even have to put my seats back at all whatsoever. So I just put this on here and ready to go. And it closes up just like so, seamlessly. Very nice. Initially the bike feels small from the outside, but it is not small. I can barely fit on this bike. It's just kind of uncomfortable for me to sit on just because of my height. I'm 5'7", so I guess 5'7" is kind of small. So for short people, this is not going to be ideal, but for taller people, it's just perfect, I would say, because this does go even higher than that, and I was at the lowest point, and it was just uncomfortable. The other thing that's not so comfortable is this cushion. It's like not too soft. It's more firm than that Van Powers bike that I checked out a while back. But that one was like almost double the price of this, so I guess you get what you pay for, right? And then just riding this around for a bit, it kind of feels like a BMX bike where you can do stunts on this. Not that I'd recommend it, but with these 20-inch wheels too, it kind of felt like it was smaller than expected. But no, this thing is pretty decent, I'd say, all around. On the right side of the handle, you got the Shimano gear shift selector. You can see everything on the bottom. I don't like the location. It's not really that convenient. It's like you have to look underneath to check every time which gear you're on. And then you can adjust it from the top to make it higher, or from the bottom to make it lower. The brakes do a pretty good job here. I haven't had any problems whatsoever, no matter how fast I was going. I will get to the speed in just a moment. Then there's a little bell here. It doesn't really get that loud, which might be alright, but just so you don't annoy people, but I don't think it's loud enough. So then there's the accelerator here. Whoa! The accelerator, as well as an LED light that just shows the battery life. So no screen whatsoever, and you can't really adjust the acceleration here. Now, It doesn't go as fast as another one that I've tried, but it does get pretty decent in terms of acceleration. It's not bad. And if you press this button, by the way, down here, that button turns on this flashlight here, and it seems to get decently bright, just enough to use outside for the nighttime. As for speed, it tops out at about 15 miles per hour, so not bad. Not exactly sure what the 0 to 60 is on here. The acceleration feels all right. You can kind of hear the motor when you throttle this completely. And that's why I kind of wish there was a screen so that you can kind of see your speed a little better among everything else, as well as how much range is left. At least there is this part here to see how much battery's left, but you'll get about 30-ish miles of range, something along those lines. The one other thing I noticed is that one time when I was riding this, when I gripped on this like a little more harder than usual, maybe it wasn't too hard, it just felt uncomfortable in my hands, like my hands were almost burning. So that's something to watch out for. Maybe it's just me. I mean, I don't know. All things considered, I think what this really has going for it is the size and being able to fold this up. That makes it really convenient in tight areas as a commuter bike. You can also fold this handle up too, so that's really nice. Again, this being foldable was my favorite feature about this, because it makes it easy to fit in my car and I don't have to purchase a bike rack or anything. So yeah, overall, I'd like it.